everybody. Welcome to our Q&A.
Hello, patrons of Gaming Wildlife. This is your director, and this is our question and answer video where we answer questions that you have asked us. Not all of them are stupid, only most of them. I have read every single one of those. Are you going to do these episodes? And your answer is maybe.
I think we may want to redo the beginning of this because Dan sat down really hard on top of me.
And that's funny.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, this is completely uncensored, uncut. Yeah. There's no plan. Sorry, hang on a second. There is no planning to this episode. Gotcha. Okay, sorry.
What was my line?
You're reading.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, so these.
Some of us, Bobby, memorize our scripts.
Ian is a faggot. Okay. I know my line.
All right, so like I said, these first 5 questions were asked multiple times by multiple people in various forms, so I just kind of compiled them all. So, first question: what are your guys' preferred gaming systems?
TurboGrafx 16.
Jaguar.
Facebook.
Facebook. No, computer.
Commodore 64.
Don't say Commodore 64.
Say Commodore 64.
Don't say
Shut up. I'm going to go with Genesis.
I'm actually going to change my answer to PC. I spend most of my time playing video games on the PC.
Stop rambling.
Though I've also been playing a lot of games on 3DS.
It's really hard to pick. I mean, between Super Nintendo, GameCube, PS2, and PS1, I guess the thing I use the most though is the PS3 because it plays pretty much everything. So.
Well, the computer is the most versatile.
Yeah, but fuck that. Consoles are better.
Yeah, I would have to say PlayStation or PC.
So we're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
No Nintendo, no Xbox.
I did mention the SNES and the GameCube.
No Nintendo, no Xbox.
All right. Second question. What was the first video game you've ever played?
Alone in the Dark for the PC, the original one, back in like 1992. In fact, I got a quick funny story about that. My folks... Fuck you, I'm going to say it anyway.
Go ahead.
My folks...
Oh, Future Dan, cut this out.
Only Ian gets to command Future Dan.
Future Dan put a penis over Grace's face.
Yay!
So
well, that's normal.
My... What you do on the weekends is your business.
She's a black man.
My folks actually got a beta version of Alone in the Dark from one of the developers of the game back in like 1991 or 1992, and he said, hey, this is a game that I'm working on right now. Why don't you guys play it and tell me what you think? It is the only game that my parents have ever played all the way through, and they did. They played it to the very end and beat it, and showed me how to play it as a kid. It scared the shit out of me, but I loved it. It was really awesome.
Well, I've been playing games since I was like 2 or 3, so I have no idea. I mean, I could guess Super Mario Brothers or Donkey Kong or something, but I really don't know what my first game was.
Why are you playing with
I think my first video game was Zoombinis. It was a PC game. It had like these grape-looking characters. Like they looked like little grapes, purple grapes, and it was like a logic strategy game.
Was
How
it like
old were
Lemmings?
Kind of. How old was I? I think I was like 7.
Yeah.
6 or 7. I mean, like, if you want to count solitaire.
Quit rambling!
Yeah, Grace, you're rambling on too long. We can't have people...
It's shorter than your fucking story!
This is the point. They want to hear stories. They want to hear about who we are. This is why they're asking questions.
They want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Future Dan puts something else demeaning over Grace's face.
Ooh, yes, demeaning. That's always good.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I am in the same boat as Jim. My parents had a computer, like several computers, because my father assembles them in his free time. He's crazy. Had computers in the house my entire life, so the first game I played was like Mickey's Magical Train or something silly like that. Maybe the Magic Mountain, like, because my parents invested in goddamn educational games.
Heaven forbid.
No, I remember educational games. I played them over and over again. Yeah. I was just like, this game's really dumb.
I had those too. Oh my gosh.
See, with me, I guess when I was, how old was I? Like 7 or 8, like my cousin gave away his NES, and he had like a ton of games. And I think the first one that I played was the original Zelda. So, and that was like the first one that I beat too. But the one that I could never ever beat was the Simpsons game, the mutant one. So like I couldn't get past the first level. I'm like, what the hell is this thing?
You talking about one of those like arcade games they ported to the NES?
Well, yeah, it was The Simpsons. What was it like? Where the mutants take over the world, and it's like really hard to get past the first level unless you like look up some guide or something. But,
Oh, Ness, how we miss you.
Okay.
Oh, Ness, I don't miss you at all.
I love them.
All right, next question. How much time do you put into research for your episodes?
Okay, are you guys ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Research.
Research? Are you kidding me?
We don't research.
What's research? I don't know what that is.
No, we don't research. No,
Yeah.
no. It's all made up.
Yeah.
Google. That's the closest thing to research we ever get.
Sometimes Reddit, but mostly Google.
Reddit's,
Oh god.
Reddit's
Something.
our gaming subreddit. It's about it.
Occasionally, maybe like the generic Facebook poll, like, "Hey guys, what do you think of this?" And
Yeah.
the thing is, we're filmmakers, so we're lazy. We're not journalists, so
We're not
we're
journalists.
slightly less lazy.
research.
So,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, we don't do
Exactly.
research.
We all have day jobs.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. How long does it take for you to shoot the episodes or write the scripts?
Shooting an episode will take like a few hours, depending on how many scenes there are. So
Hopefully.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah,
So
if the director can get up on time.
yeah, me and Dan do most of the work. So the fact is that we've got like full-time jobs in addition to putting probably about 40 hours a week into Gaming Wildlife as well. So
Combine that with laziness, it's a recipe for
it's just,
disaster.
whatever.
we'll like writing the scripts, because we've got like a bunch of scripts in the bag right now just waiting to be done. So it's going to, but the thing is that we need a lot of other actors other than just, we don't want to just use the same people over and over again
Despite the fact that we use the same people over and over again.
out of necessity
Out of
mostly.
necessity.
But the it'll take, I don't know how long writing takes. It's writing's just a constant ongoing process. Filming, depending on how many scenes we have, it'll be several hours per scene, and then editing is basically just like me and Dan from about 6 till midnight on Sunday just doing editing.
It
stuff.
depends on when they fall asleep.
Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we're up until 4 a.m. and then I have to get up at 8 the next day.
well,
so.
then I have to go straight back to work. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
I
goes to
don't
work
get-
at 4.
I don't get any sleep.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
works from 4 to noon. I usually work from about 10 to 4. So yeah, our work schedules are completely different.
That's making life way more interesting.
All right.
What's the next one?
Last generic question. What was the inspiration for Gaming Wildlife?
Me and Shoshana, what was the class? Have we ever figured out what the class was?
No, we were outside. It was basically FilmWorks. We were in between classes. We were talking about it with David
David Miller.
Miller. Yeah, and it was in between classes, and we were trying to figure out ideas and concepts. Can I say like the thing we were thinking about doing for it?
No, don't say what we were,
Okay.
because we originally wanted to make Gaming Wildlife as a pilot for another website. Said website used to do an annual, like, they called it a film festival, but it was really just like create a pilot for a web series and submit it to us. And we were going to make ours for that, and then they stopped doing the contest in 2011. So we were just like, screw it, we're just going to make this a web series, and we started developing it. And once I had graduated in May of 2012, we then were just like, okay, so we started writing up scripts. Shoshana had come up with like 5 different script ideas right off the bat.
There was a year-long period in between when we came up with the initial idea and when we started filming it. Now, everyone else was in school. I was panicking outside of school. I graduated a year before everybody else. And I was freaking out about not having a career plan. I was trapped in fast food hell.
And I'm still trapped in fast food hell.
Still
It's just
trapped in
it just so happens that I've also got a lot of people who follow me on YouTube.
From Dizzy Zane. He actually has 4 questions for us. Number 1, why do your videos get so few views?
I don't know, maybe you should share it with your friends.
Yeah, exactly.
And family, yeah.
Share. Click the share button somewhere.
Copy the link, post it in Reddit and Facebook and Tumblr and Twitter, whatever
Tell
people
all
do.
your friends.
Future
Pass it
Dan.
around school.
Future Dan, put it in an annotation.
All right, question number 2. Why do you only upload in 720p, or so you don't take advantage of the increased bitrate of 1080p or higher?
Yeah, the reason. I'm the editing, so I'm gonna answer.
Yeah,
that.
Dan's gonna.
Basically, I did that because I was trying to save space on the hard drive, and I didn't think anybody would really care that it was in 720p.
Apparently, some people do.
Yeah, which is why it's a new thing, which you've seen with a few of the episodes. I'm starting to do in 1080p, especially the main ones, which is 100% Honest, and the Foundation ones. If they're skits, they may or may not be. And also, it depends on time, too, because there's sometimes I have to re-export like 2 or 3 times because I'm an idiot and I screw up a lot. So, and then even when
Especially on spelling.
Well,
Don't thirst us.
Some of those...
You can't thirst
That
us.
was on purpose. Shut the fuck up.
Right.
It wasn't.
It's you guys think we're doing that all on purpose?
Thirst.
By the way, I hate to interrupt. You keep saying put something demeaning on Grace's face, and then you told Dan to put the annotation on Grace's face.
Yeah.
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 That's my face.
Yeah.
My face
Thank
is
you,
annotation.
Shoshana.
Yeah.
See, you guys didn't. We agreed that everything that I do is on purpose, and now they just don't believe us now.
Let's go do this.
Okay, go for it.
That's
All right.
fair.
Question.
No. You go back to where you were.
All right. Question number 3 from Dizzy Zane. Why am I dying at first? Nobody cares.
Well, no, here's the thing. You're very thirsty. And so what you need to do is need to make sure you get a lot of what's the phrase for when you're dying of thirst and you're really thirsty? You need more.
I think you need more first.
Yeah, you need more water in your thirst.
Yeah.
You need to drink more water so you're not so thirsty all the time.
What you need to do is just continually watch our channel 24/7, and then especially on Monday morning, and then you'll get your first in.
Yes.
So.
And also make sure to watch our Let's Play channel. Keep watching it because I'm not going to update it.
All right. Last question from Dizzy Zane. Why do you have such a short budget?
What budget?
What budget?
Hello. Are you contributing to our Patreon?
I've seen a lot of the comments say that, we're sellouts and we take all this money from companies. We actually don't. We are supported by you guys. So if you like our channel, you like what we do, please go to our Patreon page and consider contributing because we depend on you.
Actually,
And if we did get money from these companies, why the hell would we be on YouTube?
Yeah.
Because we would actually be making bigger things than what we're doing here.
also,
might actually
I don't know about you guys, but I'm supported by my day job. This is just something
We
I do.
all are supported by our day job.
Yeah,
So we don't get any money from YouTube, basically.
And the money that the small amount of money we do get, we basically just put back into the channel. Because, we told you guys this a while back, our microphone broke. We had to get a brand new one. That's a fairly new microphone, and it's way more expensive than the one we had last time.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, all of our budget went to that, and also not getting our car towed. We almost got our car towed.
Consider contributing to us on Patreon. We very much appreciate it if you do. All right, next question from Stonerbach. Does Dagmar know his name is a woman's name?
Yeah, he's behind the camera now. Hi, Dagmar.
Hi, Dagmar.
Dagmar.
He actually, let me go get him real quick, because, here, you come over here, Dagmar.
Come on, Dagmar.
Hi, guys!
Hey, D.
Hey, Dagmar.
Hey, D.
I gotta tell you, my parents wanted a girl, so they named me Dagmar.
That's unfortunate.
Cool story, bro.
We also ran into Dagmar because he was a part of a couple of short films some friends of ours did back in college. And we really liked him as a character so much that we were just like, we want to bring him over to Gaming Wildlife. So a person that they used in their short films, we were just like, we'll use him for our show. And he's really cool and stuff.
And he can operate the camera most of the time.
Yeah, I'm not really that stupid, so...
No,
He's not.
He's not. No,
He's stupid.
That's the thing. A lot of
A little
people
scary
think
sometimes, too.
a lot of people think Dagmar as a character is like mentally challenged or retarded or something like that. He's a man child. That's what he is. He he's kind of happy-go-lucky kind of guy. He's not anything else beyond that.
Although
He is a brony.
He is a brony.
He is, yes.
Well, I also like anime, and I like the furry stuff. I like everything. I just love everyone and everything.
We need to not let Dan let you spell though anymore.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of.
But I like editing. Editing fun.
That's great, but
Yeah.
you just need a dictionary.
Yes.
Okay.
Thesaurus also. No, not
Thesaurus.
thesaurus.
Can I go
You
back
can-
behind the
though.
camera now?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Go
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Okay.
go away,
Alright.
Dagmar.
We kind of
Bye,
need
buddy.
some.
Bye, Dagmar.
We kind of need someone to watch what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's good.
And now we've got boring old Dan
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
sorry.
Dan.
All right, next question
Sorry.
from Navinator 2000. If you would have made a Swedish accent as a Notch in the Mojang and Rovio video, what would it have sounded like?
Let's see if I can do this correctly.
All right, Swedish accent.
How's it going, Gaming Wildlife? My name is PewDiePie.
No,
was
that's
bad.
not the right accent.
That's really
Ian.
bad.
It's
But he's Swedish.
You were supposed to go blurdy, 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 blurdy.
Borky,
Blurdy,
borky,
blurdy,
borky,
blurdy,
borky,
just the
borky.
chicken and the bird, blue.
I wonder if with our world of political correctness that we exist in nowadays, I'm wondering if like Swedish people are going to like say Jim Henson was a racist.
No, because in Sweden, the Swiss chef,
Swedish?
Swedish chef.
chef
Swish? I thought it was
is
Swedish.
the German chef.
So Germans go borky bork bork bork.
Apparently, more than the Swiss do.
All right. No, well,
I have an unhealthy addiction to Jim Henson's Creature Shop.
it's all right. German people aren't funny anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
they're efficient and get things done.
They had to explain everything to get away from the Holocaust.
So
Oh, hey guys,
Alright.
have you seen Kyle?
Oh my god.
have you seen
Kyle?
Have you seen Kyle? He's about this tall.
Have you
Seen
seen
Kyle?
Kyle? He's about
Have
this
you seen
tall.
Kyle?
I've
He's
seen
about
Kyle.
this tall. He's a
About
really
this
cool guy.
tall.
Seen Kyle?
He's
Have
a
you seen
little
Kyle?
higher.
Anyone
Seen
seen Kyle?
Seen Kyle?
Okay, next question.
For the record, Trishana is a Jew.
No, I'm sorry, Shoshana. I love you.
Okay, next question from Subject X. What did you all do before Gaming Wildlife?
There was no before Gaming Wildlife.
I worked in a bank.
I almost did.
He did
No.
not work in a bank.
No, but that's the thing. I actually read the question. It says
That
that
is
if it was
the
something
question.
top secret, say you worked in a bank. So I worked in a bank.
He didn't work in a bank.
I didn't work in a bank. I still do this thing. Well, actually, no. We were all college students before we started Gaming Wildlife.
Still
and,
am.
And she
Still
still is.
She's so young.
I know.
But, like, we still do our day jobs is the thing. I'm a delivery driver for a company for which I will not say, but I deliver pizzas, so you can probably narrow it down from that.
I work for a big box pharmaceutical company.
I have two jobs. I work as a home teacher for a special needs student, and then I'm also a manager for a company that ships things via Amazon and eBay.
And she does that as well.
I am also a manager for a third-party supplier for Amazon, and I also do media relations, which really isn't that much of a job. I just basically post on Twitter and Facebook, which I already do that normally. So.
And then
it's really-
I troll her on
Yeah,
Twitter and
he does.
Facebook.
But I also work at the prison. I intern. I just do clerical work. I don't really interact with inmates, so.
That makes so
Do
much
you-
sense.
It does make so much
That
sense.
explains everything.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Hey, we learn stuff every day.
Yep.
There was I stock at a big box store. Not the worst big box store, but a big box store.
Like
So.
second worst, third worst,
No,
maybe.
I wouldn't say they're second worst. There's plenty of other box stores. All right,
Bleep, bleep,
next
bleep, bleep,
question
bleep.
from Peter Lamond. What is your favorite video you have made?
No one's watched it, but my favorite video is still the Modern Gaming Diner because I just thought that's some of the most creative.
Assault!
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 And I actually was when John did that, I had a piece of pie in my mouth. I actually did start choking on that pie.
My favorites tend to be the ones that I just have the most fun with filming, and honestly, the ones that I had the most fun with were the first Pirate Gamer one, because that was just so much fun being interrupting pirate, and the bro from the Guy Gamer one. That was so much fun.
The bro, you know,
Bro,
Jim,
dudes, my bros.
Jim actually was originally like, I'm kind of offended by this character, and then I'm like, Jim, remember, this isn't you. This is a stock stereotype we're making fun of. And he's like, oh yeah, now I'm no longer offended by it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pop my collar, put the hat backwards. Yo, dudes, my bros. It was fun. I love that kind of shit.
wait.
I'm actually not a fan of this channel, so.
Yeah, I don't know why she's even here.
She hates everything we do.
Yeah.
And yet she's our media relations person. What?
No, I'm kidding. I would probably have to say it was our most recent video of how to bullshit a YouTube video.
It was fun.
Because
That was fun.
It was really fun to do, and it was fun to read, and that's kind of what we do on a daily basis. So it's pretty biographical.
Yeah.
Yeah, things go wrong a lot. Let's say that. So I don't think initially we wanted to do shorts. I think at least initially the plan was always to have a pre-planned episode, and then things just keep going wrong. So you have to bullshit like every other week. No, but I'm gonna mention too. My favorite 100% honest one episode that we've done is by far the Capcom episode. And I know everybody hated it. I don't care. It's the most creative one we've done. It's the prettiest one we've done. It's, in my opinion, the funniest one we've done. It just is. But my second one, my favorite episode that I have done, that I've written and helped film and all of that good stuff, probably the Dress Up Gamer. Your turn.
Yeah, like all the episodes we've talked about were pretty good. But then the ones that I liked were more ones that I would stretch my creativity with, or that I was able to kind of grow as a filmmaker, basically. So it would be ones. I think the first one I really tried to do that with was the Brony Gamer. Which, you know, I wrote a 15-page script, which we were able to shoot in a week, and then I edited it, and
It actually
also
took more than a week. Like it
well,
took
I guess
a couple
yeah,
of
I
weeks.
guess it took a couple weeks because I also had to do the music and everything else for it, and that was an interesting task to do, and to try to do a musical like that. And then I also really liked Indecisive. Which I try to do a lot more green screen stuff with, and try to do a little more effects with, and
All of it was green screen.
yeah, it all was green screen.
Except for Ian.
Yeah, except for Ian.
Did you want a green screen Ian in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could try that.
How are you gonna get the gap between my teeth, though?
Ha!
Well, that's
we'll
gonna,
get
that's
to
gonna
that
take a
later.
lot of work.
Oh, I've got the perfect answer for that.
But then, but yeah, another thing I love to do is making openings, so, which is why you'll see a bunch of new openings. You watch for the Otaku Gamer, because that one's gonna be funny.
Oh yeah, that one's. Gonna
I am
be-
excited for that one.
Oh god.
All right, next question from our friend Matak. And
Oh,
he's got 3 questions for us. Number 1, any more epic rap themes of history?
We've got one. We've been writing it for a while. I don't know if we want to announce it. Do we want to announce what it's
Nah, let him wait.
Let
first.
him wait for it. Okay. We do have one, but the thing is with the last one that we did was supposed to, because we did a whole month of parody videos. Because of that, it was kind of rushed towards the end. So we're wanting to take our time with this one and really get the dialogue, or get the lyrics just right, because this one's going to be super controversial. Like, people are going to be angry at us for this one, and it's going to be fun.
Plus, we want to up the quality with the sound editing and all that, and you make it sound good.
All right,
And I'm also learning Fruity Loops, which is fun.
All right, where do you see yourself in 2 years with YouTube?
Over 1 million subscribers and doing collaborations with other YouTubers.
And making YouTube our full-time job.
Yes.
All of us.
Yes.
Please,
All of
God.
us.
Yeah.
Starting with Ian and I, and then
Oh, except for Jim, who's going to be a school
I'm hopefully
teacher.
I'll
Yeah.
be teaching by
Yeah.
that point.
Which,
Hopefully he'll actually.
so
have a
he
job.
wants this as a part-time job.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jim will be, because Jim's like the only one here who actually wants to do something useful with his life.
I want to do something.
He's
useful.
No, you
our
don't.
I like
official
this, I do.
responsible adult.
He's
For
our
now.
designated film driver.
Yes. And the last one?
Last one is you going to PAX?
I wish.
That'd be fun.
I don't have any money.
Yeah. Patreon. Support us.
Please.
Do we have anyone on there?
Hey, don't put anything demeaning over my face.
No,
Thank
just
you
put the
very much.
annotation for our Patreon page.
Put it.
Put it on
Right.
Dad's
My
face
face.
this
Right
time.
here. Okay. Next question from ASG 5000.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of life, the universe, and everything?
42.
Now, what's the question?
All right. Miles Wilson asks, will you ever collab with other smaller channels?
Yeah.
You know what? We are really flattered that you consider us a larger channel.
Yeah, that's the point.
But we are actually one of the smaller channels. So if somebody like, I don't know, JonTron, well, we might do a
Although
collab
We have
with-
done a collaboration
question-
with Geekvolution, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geekvolution.
And we've also done collaboration with Cold Steel Games, and me and Adam are actually putting together a sort of a side project that you're going to start seeing popping up on Gaming Wildlife every so often. I guess I'll just go ahead and announce it. It's going to be a podcast. We're doing a podcast together, and we're going to
But
have
collabs are in the future, so look out for those.
Well, our entire channel is just made for cameos.
Yeah.
It's super easy to well, it's not easy to get people to do cameos, but it's super easy to put people in as a cameo.
Yeah.
Between the experts or the random gamers, I mean, yeah.
Or
Also,
even the CEOs for the 100%.
like I think we have our email address on our YouTube page. Contact us. You want to do an episode with us and be like, hey, I want to act in an episode. Contact us. We'll put you in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, next question from Billy Blaster. How much do you love Nintendo on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the most loved. Is it a 9 or a 10?
8.
9.
7.
I've never played Nintendo. Mine's
What?
like PC
Yes,
my entire life. So people
Well,
mention this
You
Nintendo.
play
I was like,
Nintendo
what is
with
this?
party games and everything. So
Yeah.
party games.
I've been there when you've played Nintendo.
There is not a bad Nintendo console. They have amazing franchises. Yeah, they mess up every once in a while, but I mean, they're a very solid company with some amazing games.
Yep.
Virtual Boy was a bad console.
We don't talk about that.
Also the Wii.
What's wrong with the Wii?
We
Lots
have
of
a
things.
Wii.
Yes, I
I
know.
love my Wii.
It sucks.
Well, sometimes you have bad consoles. It's okay.
All right, next
Easily.
question from
Well, I didn't say mine. Mine was a 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Dan.
Sorry. Okay, next question from the Arcade Machine. Why don't you do more music videos?
Well, that requires us to write music, and that takes like 10 times the amount of effort it
It's
would take
hard.
to write a script.
It's hard.
We've got music though. We've actually
We've got musicians.
our friend Nathan wrote a composition for us. That's what I'm going to call it. That we're actually going to make a music video for, and it's really awesome and stuff. And you'll guys be seeing that. You'll also be seeing another episode of Epic Rap Themes of Hipstery. But beyond that, I don't know. We just need to come up with an idea for a song and then sing it.
Caleb's got something in the works.
Well,
Yeah, and I am helping with that research.
Oh, you are actually. Oh,
a big
okay.
a big factor here is also that music videos are a lot more complex than the guerrilla style we normally do, because we don't have time or energy or budget at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are going to do more.
All right. From ZipMix G. When you do the 100% honest episodes, do you believe that the companies you make fun of are actually thinking and doing what you yourselves are saying / doing in the videos? I mean, some of it seems to be merely jokes, but some of it doesn't. Do the companies actually give those agendas, do you think? People can comment. Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, the 100% honest videos are, basically written by me. The way that I write them is I'll go on Reddit and I'll see what people have to say about these companies. I'll Google them. I'll see what the public is saying about them, and I'll look at their public persona and see if it feels like there's something they're hiding. Like with the Valve episode, it was very much the idea of why aren't they developing games? Oh, they're spending all their time on Steam, and so I wanted to sort of write the episode around that, why they were just working all their time on Steam. And so it's the research for those episodes is basically just about how the public looks at them, and also what they have been willing to show and what I think is going on behind the scenes. All of it's speculation. It is 100% speculation. I don't know anyone in these companies.
We might as well call it the 100% speculation series.
It
Yeah.
may as
But
well
that
be,
doesn't
actually.
have a ring to it.
No, that doesn't have a ring to it. 100% honest is catchy. It's
Gotta keep it 100.
Yeah.
clickbait.
it
Oh yeah.
Let's
Oh
say
yeah.
that-
and-
Let's say that we haven't met people from these companies.
oh
And
no,
it's a different
Dan.
story. I met some people from EA and said some things that may have pissed them off. They
Way to
were-
go, Dan!
They're a bunch
Well, it
of
was-
pricks.
They were pricks. They were pricks. So they. I should tell you the story about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please
Well,
do.
it was
please do.
it was actually at a developer meeting thing, and where there was actually one guy who worked at what is it? I forgot the name. It was some Japanese, famous Japanese indie company in Japan for 15 years, and there's other people. But there was one guy who was kind of somewhat high up there who worked at EA, and he was this really buff macho guy, and he had this really asshole attitude about him. And the whole time he was just like, oh, well, that PGA Golf Tour game's coming out, and I'm excited for that. And going on and on about it. I'm like, shut the fuck up. And we went to us, and I was talking about our web series and everything else, and about how we make fun of companies. then he made some smart ass remark about, oh, blah, 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 blah. And then I said, well, it's thanks to you that, our channel got so big as it did. So, I appreciate that. And everybody went, oh.
Yeah, it's true. It's like, hey, thanks to you, we made it to the front page of Reddit and got 300,000 views in a week.
So he didn't want to talk to me. But I didn't really care. So.
All right.
3.
Next question from Phobos KM. What do you think of SJWs, who shall go unnamed, capitalizing the games media and public discourse about issues that are not reflective or even a major issue for most gamers, yet issues of monumental importance to gaming and internet culture in the U.S. as a whole, like net neutrality, are barely talked about? How will ISPs jacking up the price and lowering the speeds of consumers affect online gaming? Potentially, this can do a lot of damage. Some may say there is room for both debates, but it seems that as it is now, there is only room for one, and SJWs seem to be controlling what issues are focused on and what gets ignored. Is net neutrality too boring an issue for most gamers?
Well, I've got a conspiracy theory about
Probably
that.
should have broken that question up a few.
Do we really need to say an answer? Like, that seems to be an answer in and of itself.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you just answered your own question.
They just want
Yeah.
Ian's opinion. What's your
I've got a
opinion?
conspiracy theory about it.
Let's be honest. Let's not conspiracy theory.
I've got a
that.
conspiracy theory about it. No. I mean, well, think about it. Think about why journalists keep talking about SJWs, and think about why journalists aren't talking about net neutrality. Well, one of those things can be something that can actually, affect the future of how the internet's going to work, and the other one gets clicks.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
Well, also, sorry, Grace. The thing is, as much as I hate
Grace hates when we
SJWs
answer
and this
questions.
whole
I hate it
crap
when
going
you
back and
guys
forth,
ramble.
the thing is, everyone has an axe to grind, and so they're going to complain about what they want to complain about. And like Ian said, that's what gets the clicks. So, you want to complain about net neutrality? Go out there and do it. Just know that the SJWs are going to be overshadowing you at every turn.
Yep.
All right, next questions. He's got 3 for us from Flossy Gentleman. How do you feel about the Gamergate controversy? Next question. How do you feel about the direction the games industry has taken in the past 7 years, and what are your predictions for gaming in the future?
All right, so Gamergate is a... are we actually going to answer the Gamergate?
If you
No,
want.
I'm pretty sure that what you just did.
Yeah, I think
We've
Yeah,
tried to be
that's
subtle with
good,
it
yeah.
in the videos, but if you want to use this opportunity to talk about it, then go for it.
I don't think we need
no.
that many soapboxes. Yeah.
The thing... Yeah.
The thing is,
GG's difficult to talk about because all anyone ever does is focus on the harassment on Twitter, which is bad, but it's also only one website, and it's also ignoring all the males who are harassed on Twitter.
Also, fuck Twitter.
also, people don't understand the internet, and people
We
are just
have a
assholes on the
Twitter.
internet. So
We have a Twitter. By the way, at Gaming Wildlife. And
Put an annotation.
it's difficult to talk about because the thing is that I've known about the whole problem in journalism since 2007. This is why I don't trust any of the gaming websites. The only one I really trust, the only reviewer I trust is Yahtzee, and as of recently, Jim Sterling as well, because I think those two are really just kind of like the chaotic neutrals of the gaming journalism world. Like they basically just go out there and be like, let's just hammer on about a subject that I don't know.
I'm gonna have a geek out moment and go, hey, I turned you on to Jim Sterling.
I knew about Jim Sterling before I met you.
Yes,
though.
because Ian is so awesome. He's so hipster. Knows about everything before anybody.
Hipster Ian!
Put a vagina over her face this time.
I have one, so thank you for that.
Oh no, wait, her mouth is already that. Anyway,
Okay, so let's go back to the second question.
Yeah.
Future of gaming.
Future of gaming.
This is a good one. Let's talk about this.
God, it's so it changes constantly, so it's hard to say where it's going. I think
more and more often.
I think consoles are going to die out. I think we're going to see a lot less consoles in the future, and more of it's going to be geared towards like mobile devices, and something that is a dedicated video games machine will no longer exist. Like basically variants of what PCs are right now are going to become the market standard, I think.
As someone who just loves this golden age of gaming that we had, in the 90s and early 2000s, I love consoles. I love the franchises. And looking at how it's been going towards more mobile, more wireless sharing, especially with the PS4. I mean, that was the big thing, was the share button. So it seems like that's where we're going. And to me, that's disappointing because I don't want to see these great franchises die out as we move away, like as Ian's saying, from game consoles. I want there to always be a Nintendo console. But I hate to say I have to agree that looking at the trends with Steam and everything, that it's kind of where we're going. It makes me sad, though.
I think we're going to see more and more independence because the big corporations are getting less and less creativity because they're doing more stuff they're designing more games via poll. So none of the creativity, none of the interest is in polls. Everything that's interesting is being done because somebody wants to do it. Somebody is interested in an idea. So I think we may see, potentially see the death of some corporations like EA because they just want to produce stuff that sells as much as possible.
As long as people keep buying, though, they're going to keep making
yeah.
it.
It's not going to die out.
Well, the thing is with big companies is they're smart and they're going to evolve. So there are elements of those companies that will die out, but the brand name itself will probably still be in existence.
Yeah.
But then the thing we've seen it with, like, especially with Minecraft, like that just opened the floodgates for indie anything. So, and the same thing with movies or any other medium is that because YouTube's getting really big and people want to see more indie stuff because they're getting tired of the big industries being like, we're just gonna shell this thing out just to make money, and they're like, I want to see something different, I want to see something new. And so we are in this golden age of being an indie developer, and with all technology getting cheaper and cheaper, we're gonna get better and better quality for everything.
At the same time, you will still always have the nostalgia people, the fanboys, the ones who want to see another Mario, another Zelda, another whatever, and I have trouble buying that those are going to die out anytime soon.
Well, they're not going to die out, but I mean, they're just...
People who create...
Look at how many indie mods we have of those games.
Yeah, that's
Project M. Oh my gosh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna have more independent stuff that is based off of the nostalgia stuff. That's more interesting than the original stuff.
And things like Shovel Knight, which are essentially Mega Man and DuckTales kind of style of retro platforming in the modern day. So people who grew up with these are going to want to continue these.
Yeah. Was DuckTales a game?
Yeah. Oh my god, it was so much fun.
Really?
We'll play it sometime.
In existence has been a game at some point.
See, Grace hates this stuff. I love this.
This is why we're here, because we got time of video games.
We're going to kind of be a game in a way. I'm making something. But that's
making a game.
Okay, continue.
Okay, next question from Flossy Gentleman. What are your favorite YouTube channels?
Markiplier.
Ooh, tough call. Brennel Floss, Extra Credits, Crash Course, all the Crash Course series. I love them all.
Loading Ready Run.
Smooth McGroove.
Filthy Frank.
Yeah.
Filthy Frank.
Tipsy Bartender.
Thunderfoot.
Jimquisition.
Jenna Marbles.
Zero
Love
punctuation.
Jenna Marbles.
Girl Does Rant.
Of course, ERB.
Drunk Kitchen.
Oh yeah,
My
definitely
Drunk
ERB.
Kitchen.
Oh,
Epic
ERB.
Mealtime. Epic Rap
Oh,
Battles.
Epic Mealtime. Yeah, definitely.
Satchel Like a Bag.
Jamie
Black Nerd Comedy.
Jamie Oliver's FoodTube channel is probably one of my favorites.
Gene Chomp. Yomp.
Oh, we
Oh, yeah,
love
Black Nerd
Geekvolution.
Gaming. I love
We all love Geekvolution.
And Geek
Oh yeah, Geekvolution.
Our good
yeah.
friend.
Jay and Sarah, gotta love
Cold
them.
Steel Games.
Let's see.
All right. Next question
Eager
from Carson Holiday. What were your favorite parts of both Knights of the Old Republic 1 and favorite features?
Never played it.
KOTOR 1. I haven't played a lot of it. I don't...
Should have brought Ryan for this one.
yeah, we should have brought Ryan for this one because I've played KOTOR 1 a little bit, but I haven't played it as in depth as Ryan had, so I'm not really an authority on that game. In fact, I've got it. I just re-downloaded it the other day, and I was going to start playing it, and I haven't yet. So, anyway.
I've had that game for the PC for years. I've never played it.
What's the time on there?
9 minutes.
Okay, everybody, one more question.
The Borg. How many of the people that have appeared on the show in the past are permanent members of the team that help out with the majority of the episodes? It really seems like a one-man show. It's not.
Who is...
It's mostly Ian and Dan, but Shoshana and Caleb and Lance and Grace.
Oh, yeah, the one...
We tend to be
It has
regular.
never, ever been a one-man show.
No, yeah, that's the one thing. If anyone out there is wanting to do stuff like this on YouTube, one-man shows can be successful, but it's going to end up being you, like, talking on a camera. There's not a whole lot that you can do beyond, like to the level of what we do, because we need the people that we have. We need Shoshana, we need Dan, we need Jim, we need Grace, we need Lance. I'm not really sure we need me, but
That's 90% of
Without him.
that's 90% of anything in media or anything in the entertainment industry is connections. Is people you know, because you need other people to do stuff. You could try to do it all yourself, but then you're going to get stressed out and you're going to say, screw this, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
So,
and I will say that my greatest fear is that one day I would completely lose control of this show, and then everyone's just like, we don't need you anymore, and I actually do get kicked out. That would be the worst
We're
fear.
past 10 minutes, just so you know.
Yeah,
It's
they're not-
weird.
we're
That's
not
my
gonna
fear
pull
too. Is that like somebody's gonna say, "Well, she's not needed," and drive away without me.
Yeah.
I want to be in the car.
Well, we won't really pull a Facebook, so don't worry about that.
Pull the Facebook.
Facebook.
Well, social media. Well, if you've seen the Social Network.
Oh yeah, no.
And I'm just worried about you guys moving to Chicago or something and be like, no, guys, don't leave.
Screw you, Jim.
Oh.
Fuck you, Gary.
All right, next question from Vishal Krishnani. What are the specs of your PCs? Factory settings.
3.3 gigahertz processor. I believe I've got an A8 core. Let's see. We've got NVIDIA GTX 550 that I need to upgrade to a 950. I was probably going to do that this year. 12 gigabytes DDR3 RAM. And a 500 gigabyte SSD drive with a 3 terabyte hard drive I use for storage. And I have an external 1 terabyte as a backup.
Yeah, and the one that we edit on, like the laptop, I think is a 1 terabyte. It's a pretty fast processor. About
See, I had numbers.
8 gigs of RAM. I don't remember all those numbers. I know the desktop I have, which I had a lot of problems with, because it had some bad RAM and some other stuff. But I think it has like 16 gigs of RAM. It has a Bulldozer CPU, and it's a. It also has a terabyte of memory. So we have a good amount of memory. I just don't think it's enough. I need more. I need more memory. But memory is getting cheaper and cheaper. When you get a 3 terabyte external hard drive for $100, that's pretty good. So
I have the two most uncustomizable laptops on the face of the earth. The first one is an Apple MacBook. So
those are the worst.
yeah, that's factory setting. And I also have a Chromebook. That's also factory setting. So I can't really do anything with it.
I have an iPad, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
My MacBook doesn't work anymore, and I have a company HP laptop. That's pretty much it.
I have a laptop that I do not use to write on. I go to the library. I don't know why I go to the library, because I've lost a lot of really nice scripts going to the library and losing my flash drives and accidentally saving things
Email.
Google
Use
Docs,
email,
Google
and
Drive.
Google Drive.
Yeah, but I don't want like these partial scripts that make no sense
Then-
and are
not
accessible
how-
to
that's
Who
not
cares? Who cares? Send them anyway.
You don't have to share them with people if you
We'll
don't want
work
to.
with them.
Yeah, in other words, we're kind of poor. All right, next question from Bagel Derp. If there was a game about Gaben riding an almighty space turkey destroying all the bigotry in the world, what would IGN rate it?
7.8. Too much space.
10 out of 10. Would Gaben again?
I have no opinion.
Ditto.
I'd go with Jim's. Jim's is the most logical.
Didn't they come out with that game? Isn't that Chicken Invaders?
Possibly.
I mean, it's one surprising opinion.
All right, next question from Dark Mage 07070777.
Nice.
If you find that you've run out of gamer types to do on wildlife episodes, what other topics do you see Bates covering?
There is no end. There is no.
Well, that, but also I was, I'd actually gotten this idea from my father to do a series of episodes like this of Charles basically talking about like phrases that gamers use in that have become nomenclature among a lot of gamers. So like talking about the origins of the words that we use to describe gaming. I could see him doing something like that, like sitting on the couch and doing sort of a talking head piece, but that would use a lot of like alternate visuals as well about how we, how the words that we use within our culture came to be.
And in the same vein, we've talked about this with the 100% Honest series. When we did like the 100 Mother and Father episode. We could really do that about anything or anyone if we run out of companies. Mm-hmm. If, this or that person is 100% Honest, we do relatives, whatever. There's anywhere we can go with that.
Yeah.
I'll bet we never do the if teachers were 100% honest. That's just gonna sit on my flash drive forever.
It's on my desktop as well.
I think I have it in one of my
I
folders.
have to go back and edit it.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't.
All right. Next question from oh my god, lol dude ASDXZ.
Take a chill pill, bro.
You think I make this up?
No, I was talking to the commenter.
All right. Have you guys played Wolfenstein: The New Order? If so, what do you think of it?
Wolfenstein.
Yeah, it's
Nope.
Wolfenstein. Have not heard
Whatever.
good things.
Clearly, I'm a gamer.
Have not heard good things. I don't have the $60 to purchase it, and the last time it was on sale on Steam, I think I missed it. So I'll buy it soon, eventually.
The only Wolfenstein game I've ever played was one of the really early ones for the PC, like when I was a little kid back in the 90s.
I played Return to Castle
I haven't played it
Wolfenstein.
since.
That was fun.
All right. From Pizza Guy 121.
Me?
No.
Hey, careful. Don't give too much away.
Do you like JonTron? If you do, what's your favorite episode?
Love JonTron. Though I really enjoy his Star Fox Adventures episode because I too share a hatred for that game. I would say my favorite episode is his drug PSA video game episode. That one was just a lot of fun. Well, here's my friend Larry. Oops, I killed him. Moving on.
I'm not as big a fan as Ian, but I do enjoy his videos. I think the one that got me into JonTron, started watching his stuff, was the Hercules one. Because, you know, Sega does what Nintendo Hercules.
Crash.
I have never seen an episode of JonTron. And I don't ever play it.
She doesn't like fun things.
No, I just don't like you guys.
She doesn't like fun things.
Why are you here?
Yeah, why are you here?
You guys are a potential paycheck. That's it.
We need some more gamers.
Yeah,
We really do.
All right, next question from the Red Claw 42.
My favorite was Birdemic.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like
There was a really long pause, so I thought we were done.
That's fine.
Dan.
My favorite was Birdemic. Okay, continue.
that's about enough life for me. One day, only check the tiny. That's about that.
Okay, Red Claw 42. Who edits your videos?
Me.
This guy.
I do. Yeah.
Future Dan, put a big arrow pointing at Dan's face.
Like the
put many
biggest.
arrows.
Then an annotation that just has a Dan is awesome webpage link to it.
Yeah.
All right,
Thank you,
next
Dan.
question from Jung-Un Kim. How American are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
-3.
200. We are so American.
I'm actually probably more like a 6.
I have no clue. No.
Well, 10 is you're a conservative pig, and then 1 is your is it socialist?
Wait, are we? What kind of? When we say
Wait.
American, I thought we were talking like honestly, if it weren't already taken, I'd be saying we are the
No,
whitest
no.
kids you know.
One-
That's how American I'm.
1
that's
is
what
your
I'm thinking.
socialist pig, and then 10 is your freedom. So I would go 4.
Maybe 10 is an American, and maybe 1 is America.
I see what you do.
No, that's the other way around.
No, it's the other way around.
Guys,
10.
does this question really matter?
No, it's important.
This is important. This is our livelihood. This is America.
We are your typical dumb fuck American whitey
We're
I am
millennials.
not white.
We're in the
She's
I
the
am
whitest
not
one here.
white.
We are in the
I am
middle
not
of
white.
the Midwest.
We live near Kansas City. We lock up barbecue.
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 It is.
We are
Honestly, we are in Kansas, and yes, the best barbecue is in Kansas.
we are,
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
we are in this itty bitty tiny little liberal sanctuary in the middle of hyper conservative Kansas that is really close to hyper conservative Missouri.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, next question from Just a Dumb Check.
Ah,
Aw, you're probably
Oh,
more
it's so
than
mean.
that.
He's actually got 2 questions for us. First one is, what led you to audition for Channel Awesome? Where do you know Channel Awesome from? And what is your most favorite Channel Awesome producer, excluding us?
We're all fans of the Nostalgia Critic, and Jim.
I like the nostalgia chick better than the nostalgia critic. I have to say.
Grace doesn't like anything, so Jim, actually saw an episode. At the very end of the episode, Doug Walker said, "Hey, we're holding auditions for Channel Awesome, and if you guys would like to audition, send us an audition tape." So we did, and they liked it, and we joined. And it was as simple as that.
Yeah.
We did wait 3 or 4 months for them to respond, and then they responded, and then we
That
waited
takes
a couple
time,
more
yeah.
months.
Someday we ought to post our audition
We did.
video, though.
It's on
It's
there.
Oh,
already
we
up there.
did?
Yeah, we
Oh,
already
all
did.
right.
And I got angry at Dan because Dan posted it before we got word from them that we were joined.
I do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes I did that with Twitter, and it was fun.
Yeah. I was like, Dan, we haven't even heard back from him yet.
All right.
As to the second part of that question, oh my gosh, so many. Nostalgia Critic, Nostalgia Chick. I love Paul Dugan. I love the music movies. Linkara is always fun, especially his Power Rangers episodes.
Though I don't really read comic books, I do like some of Link Carr's comic books.
Of all the Doctor Who
Top Fourth
reviews,
Wall.
Nash, Last Angry Geek, fun stuff.
I've seen a couple of Diamanda stuff as well. I think
Oh,
it's pretty awesome.
who does the anime? Mars Girl. Mars Girl's great.
See, I like some of the producers that
Angry Joe.
aren't on there.
Oh yeah, Angry Joe.
Angry Joe's good. Like I like the Distress Watcher. I don't care if anybody else did, but because apparently nobody did. But
Send me a link. I don't remember
or the
that.
Amazing
He's
Atheist
now
is
called
what
the
he is.
Amazing Atheist.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that was his old name. I love the Amazing Atheist. Yeah, I like
Which,
TJ.
which he called himself Distress Watcher when he was on the channel, and then yeah, stuff like that.
But yeah, we
Sometimes-
love you guys. If any of you want to do crossovers, we're here.
Absolutely.
Sometimes I watch.
could use some
Pop
extra-
Second
Buster
question.
and everything.
Second question from Just a Dumb Check. Why can't I think of a good stupid question that you could answer sarcastically? Could you help me with making one?
It's called
I don't know
Bitch,
why
I don't
can't-
have to do whatever you want me to do.
All right.
Yeah.
Next question from Wake Me When the World Isn't So Fucked Up.
Have a nice
No.
sleep.
Question is, why are you guys so MLG?
360 no scope bitches.
MLG.
What the fuck is MLG?
Major League Gaming.
Oh, I
Oh.
am not.
Yeah,
Uh,
obviously.
I don't get
I
it.
am actually probably one of the worst gamers in existence. I'm terrible at video games, despite the fact that I love them. So there's that.
He is.
So
he rage games too
you
much.
are very ego raptor.
Yeah.
So.
I kinda
I am the equivalent of a troglodyte for gaming. I pretty much game my consoles myself, mostly one-player stuff. I don't do online gaming, community things. So that's why I don't get the flack around things like Halo and Call of Duty, because I had never experienced it, because I don't go online gaming. So, yeah. So, yeah. But hardcore, yes.
I'm a filthy casual, so.
I probably count as that too. Although a lot of my episodes are based off my brothers and my father, who play a lot of games continuously.
All right, next question from Jack Sophier. Will you add me on Steam?
Nah.
Sure.
I don't have Steam.
I don't have any friends on Steam except, 2, maybe 3.
I mean, yeah, I don't ever use friend things on Steam. I mostly just use it to play games.
Yeah.
And second question from him. If you eat through your butt, will you poop out your mouth?
Yeah.
South Park says yes.
Yes, South Park
Yes,
proved
South
that
Park,
already.
Yeah.
Duh.
No, not really.
Everybody knows this.
Yes.
All
It's
right.
common knowledge, and it's healthier for you.
I don't know about that. Okay.
I
Just
get that.
talking about that is going to make me throw up. Let's move on.
I get
please,
that
for the love of
reference.
God.
Park.
2 questions from Joyous Unicorn Gaming. Number 1, what editing software do you use?
We use Adobe Premiere.
We had an
and
episode
After
about
Effects.
that.
We mostly stick with Adobe stuff.
Although I did used to use a lot of Final Cut Pro before I lost my laptop.
Go back to our channel and look at our episode about it. It's funny.
It's called Editing Woes. It's a great episode.
It is pretty funny. All right, his second question. What is your favorite color?
Orange.
Green.
Red or anything neon?
Teal.
I would say green as well. So green
Hey.
buddies.
All right.
Green is my number 2.
Next question
You don't get a high
from
five.
Jared House. What is the worst game you've played?
The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass.
I still say that wasn't that bad of a game.
It was
I love the boomerang.
terrible. I hate it.
Have you played Spirit Tracks?
No. I refuse to play Spirit Tracks because of how shitty Phantom Hourglass was.
For me, it's a really hard call, but I think I'm going to go with Sonic and the Secret Rings. Sonic should never be a rail shooter style game, and it was hard to play. It was so stupid. 06 was broken, but it was playable broken.
No,
I
it wasn't.
I hated Sonic and the Secret
I
Rings.
think
He hasn't-
that's the most passionate I've heard you talk about anything.
He hasn't played Boom yet.
This is
yeah,
true.
yeah.
I have not played the Boom games yet.
No, Boom is pretty terrible.
I am not going to go with the controversial idea I had before, and I'm just going to say Hellcab, but that's only because it froze halfway through. Now everybody's going to have to look up Hellcab.
But but what was that game you were talking about before? It was some sort of a Japanese
No,
RPG.
let's not. We don't want to anger the few fans we have left.
And I would probably say, what was mine? It was probably rarely do I actually put some sort of entertainment down. Like when it comes to a movie, the only thing I wanted to walk out of was The Last Airbender. The worst thing known to God's green earth. But I didn't see Dragon Ball, so that probably would have done the same thing. With that.
Dragon Ball's pretty
But there
terrible.
was basically with games. I guess the one thing that I did was I think it was Crash Bandicoot Racing or something like that.
You hate CTR?
Are you fucking kidding
Oh
me?
my god, that game was fun.
Oh, I think it may. I don't know. Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't that one. It was one of the other Crash Bandicoot games that was first on the on PS2.
Yeah, the PS2 games
Oh
are shit.
yeah, no, but those weren't done by Naughty Dog, so they
That's
were
why-
terrible.
that's
Well, yeah,
why-
but I mean,
exactly.
the problem, it was actually I forgot the name of the game, but it was the first, it wasn't CTR, but it was one of the first Crash Bandicoot games on the PS2. It took like 20 minutes to render the next episode, or the next level, and it was just the most annoying thing on the face of the planet, and the game wasn't even very fun.
Was it Wrath
So.
Cortex or was that 3? But yeah, no,
I forgot, but yeah.
it wasn't made by Naughty Dog, so who cares?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's
Yeah.
a good
The
point.
Crash and Spyro games on the PS2, they don't even count. Just forget them.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I don't really game much, but in the few games that I have played, I would have to say Donkey Kong 64.
What?
I fucking hate
Because
you.
the freaking barrel mini games, I rage quit so much on that game.
Yes!
It's not even funny.
You're both ridiculous.
But it's fun.
It's not a bad game. I don't take this question as the worst as in like bad. I just worst as in like I rage quit so much that I just gave up on.
Yeah, the barrel mini games, they're really bad.
Yeah. All right, next question from Christy John Cern. Are you gay?
I mean, you inviting us to something, or
Well,
I don't know,
Ian
like-
and Caleb are gay. So.
Hey, Caleb's mine. Hands off.
I've known Caleb longer than you have.
Well, he's gay for all of us, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
I'm not gay. I'm very pro penis. Thank you.
Well, you're a big black man, so that would make you gay.
I'm
No.
straight. Very much
Yeah.
straight.
Mhm.
All right.
Mostly straight, but you know, if you look good looking enough, yeah, I don't know. What's for some?
The
Especially
Todd
for John
appreci-
Barrowman or Stephen Colbert.
The Todd appreciates hot, regardless of gender.
Go Bears.
This is true.
All right.
Uncle
Next
Sean
question.
hasn't answered.
Maybe I can compromise my morals for Stephen Colbert as well.
All right. Next question for Minecraftia. That's from For Minecraftia. Curious, who made the theme song?
It's our good friend Nathan Towns. It's a picture of him. And he's, we've known him since, like, high school and
Junior high.
college. And James known him since junior high.
He's our good buddy. He's a great guy.
Writes a lot of music composition stuff, and he's cool. I think we can maybe put, like, a email or something if you want
Yeah.
to be, I don't know.
Yeah, if you want to do stuff for you.
Composes lots of music.
Because he works for another company, he does stuff for Lifetime and
But he
and
probably
Big Star.
He's
Big
a
Star.
professional,
freelancer
so
too,
you
right?
need to pay him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unlike us,
There you go.
apparently.
Yeah.
We don't pay anybody. We
Yeah.
don't get paid.
All right. Next question from, oh boy, my favorite.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Have you ever wanted to delete some of your videos?
Yes.
Yes.
The videos that we have deleted some of our videos, but they've been mostly just like little update videos like, hey, we're not updating because of this little thing, but like we've deleted most of those because they weren't actual content except for the Rockstar episode that was kind of funny.
And it's not like we're gonna go back and delete like our older stuff just because it's our early. I mean, it's our history. It's where we came from.
Yeah.
Even if it's not as good quality, it's still it's good stuff. We're proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, next question from Alex Orozco. What are your thoughts on annualized copy and paste games? Destiny sucks! You know
Destiny's-
exactly who I'm talking to.
Destiny's
Destiny
not-
fucking sucks.
It's not an annual copy and paste
Well-
game. There have been one Destiny.
Really? I thought it was a Destiny 2.
Nope, it's just one.
Okay, well still, Destiny fucking sucks!
They're specifically talking about Assassin's Creed, Call of Duty, Madden.
Every sports game ever.
Yeah, pretty
Every
much.
sports game ever, Destiny, or not Destiny, Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed.
Do they?
They waver in quality. I don't like Call of Duty. Even the good one, I didn't really like it all that much.
I'm not a fan of first-person shooters. I suck at them, so no Call of
Yeah.
Duty for me.
See, I'm old
Nah.
school FPS. I like Half-Life, Doom. I wasn't a big fan of Quake, but Half-Life and Doom were fun.
FPS RPGs, I guess I'd say,
He liked
Half-Life.
Bioshock.
Bioshock. I love Bioshock.
Anything platformer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, next question. Critical Rocket. How would you suggest changing the state of modern gaming journalism? What can be done to fix it?
Don't go to those websites that basically call upon, like, hate upon all gamers. Like, Kotaku basically waged war against all gamers and said that gaming is dead. So just don't go to that website. It's as simple as that.
Don't like someone, don't support them.
Yeah. The only reviewers I actually like, as I said, Yahtzee and Jim Sterling. And beyond that, I think that Let's Players are a better review than actual reviewers because they actually play the game, and you get to watch them actually play the game.
I don't really go to any reviews. Like, I'll watch Yahtzee not for the review, but for the entertainment. Like, if I choose what I want to play. Like, it's a game from a franchise I like or a friend recommends it, I'll play it. But I've never really trusted game reviews anyway. So
The thing is, the one thing I like about Yahtzee is that every single one of his reviews is, here's what's wrong with it. He highlights the flaws, and so many other review sites don't do that. They just kind of skirt around it.
That's one of the problems with the numerical system is, like, it doesn't tell you this is why a game is good, this is why a game is bad. So you can't entirely trust any numerical rating because it's not telling you, like, why you would like it or why you wouldn't like it. I mentioned this before. Corruption in game reviewing, corruption in general, in terms of any kind of reviewing or any kinds of politics, it's not a new concept. There's no way to really root it out completely.
The best thing that we can do is to just not support the people who support that kind of thing. So IGN, GameSpot, and Kotaku. Less so IGN. They're actually getting a little bit better, but big one is Kotaku. Just don't go there.
All right. Next
One step
question.
forward.
Yeah.
From the Dominatrix, and I believe this is a question for Ian. When will you get your teeth fixed so you don't look like a faggot?
Well, you see, now here's the thing, Dominatrix. This massive gap between my teeth is actually a very important thing. It's the only way that I can actually get them around your mother's clitoris. You know? So,
Ow!
yeah.
Stop!
Oh my god, I can't believe you said that.
Boom, bitch!
I love this man.
All right, next question from Rafflemaster. What is the best Mario game?
No, that's not what he said. He said, question for everyone on the channel. What's the best Mario game?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Either Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Sunshine. And yes, I actually do like Sunshine.
Neither of those. Either Super Mario Brothers 3 or Super Mario World.
I don't really have an opinion.
Grace isn't a gamer.
Why are you here?
Have you played any Mario games at
Yes,
all?
I
Ever.
have played Mario Party.
Then pick one. Okay, Mario Party. There you
Mario
go.
Party, there you go.
Grace's is Mario Party.
It fucking sucks because when you play by yourself, Nintendo fucking cheats!
Yeah.
That's true.
Luigi's a little bitch is what he is.
Yeah.
Ooh, Luigi's Mansion. Oh, that's not a Mario game, I guess. Luigi's Mansion.
Mansion's good.
Luigi's
though.
Mansion is a Luigi game.
I like it.
I
love it.
I would agree with Jim. Let's say Mario 3. I like that one a lot.
So many items. Oh,
yeah, it's
love
so
it.
fun.
Alright, next question from...
And we all love Mario Kart.
Next question from Queen of Maggots. What is the absolute worst reviewing site in your opinion, and why?
Kotaku.
I think we've
been there.
established
We
this.
just did that.
Okay.
Yeah. All they do is clickbait. Just, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
next question from Sean Connor, 93. What do you think of manspreading and the campaign that has started to stop it? Is it excesses against men?
Man, what now?
Manspreading. Here, let me
Is it
show you.
manspreading or
It's where you do this kind of stuff. So people can't see. Honestly, it's just another. I think it's just another SJW something else to complain about. I mean, yeah, it's not polite to take up extra space. Yeah, it is. It's not polite to take up extra space, but it's just tell somebody, would you please, move your legs.
That's
But-
what.
That's
you're-
manspreading. It's when guys
This
take up
is
more
a-
than one seat on a bus.
Jim,
This is a problem?
you don't understand. That's important. That they just do that because they don't want to talk to people.
This is a problem?
That's when you put your headphones in and just ignore everybody.
They
This
talked
is a
about this on the Daily
problem?
Show this week.
Are you
Yeah.
fucking
they?
serious?
Yeah. What's her
I
name?
need
Talking
to
about-
take a look at that.
Yeah,
then.
but the thing is,
Really?
it's just something else for them to complain about. It's not a sex issue. It's a politeness issue.
All right, next question. Thank you, Grace.
Which
next question.
Real quick.
Oh
real
my
quick.
god.
No. Real quick.
Fucking shit.
Real quick.
Yes, Ian, we've answered your question.
We are holding something right here in our bodies that if we squish our legs
Nobody cares
together,
about your penis because you don't have one.
balls. I'm not even talking about penis. I'm
I
talking
don't
about
fucking
balls.
care. You don't have a penis, therefore you
Why
have
are you
balls.
even here?
Why? Please leave.
Smoothies.
You guys need me. No, this is
good.
vodka. Duh.
Oh, smoothie vodka.
Yeah. All right.
Anywho.
This is actually a generic question that a lot of people have asked. What is your favorite video game?
Ooh.
Ooh. That's actually, for the longest time it was Ocarina of Time, but unfortunately,
He's seen the error of his ways.
no, it's still better than what Egoraptor thought it was. But I've just played it from beginning to end so many times. I've kind of gotten burned out on it just because I've played it. I know the entire game inside. I've even caught the Hylian Loach, and at this point, it's just like I don't know if there's anything else I can do with the game. So, God, I would have to say either Majora's Mask or Donkey Kong 64.
It's
What?
It's really hard to pick a favorite. Just so many. I mean, highlights, I would have to say, like, Mega Man 3, Mega Man X, Sonic 2. Oh my gosh, so many amazing games up there. Majora's Mask is definitely up there, too.
He has
I can't
a
think of a
Mega.
definitive one.
He has a Mega Man costume. He has sort of like
They've
like
seen
a
it. When did they
dominatrix costume. Like it
What?
has whips.
What?
No,
What?
you keep
What?
it like a dominatrix
What?
costume.
What?
Yes.
You're talking about the helmet and the buster, right? The ones we use for the...
We need to.
I don't know what
finish talking
dominatrix thing that is, though.
What?
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 Okay,
No,
What?
never mind.
my favorite video game is...
She doesn't have one because she doesn't play games.
Yeah.
No,
she's-
actually I do. It's Katamari.
Love Katamari.
I want to play that. I haven't played it yet. I really want to
I
play
know.
it.
I
It's so
want to
much
do
fun.
a Let's Play with Katamari because it's just so much fun. But
I was like,
yeah,
screw it,
it's
I'm gonna buy it.
Katamari.
I
It's
want it.
really sad because the developer of the game made it to be sort of a satire on how we overproduce and overconsume as a society.
Okay, well nobody cares. It's really fun.
and then
I don't really
everyone
care.
started making a whole bunch of those games,
But it was
and then
bullshit.
he didn't really like it.
I know.
Also,
I
Final
don't
Fantasy
know.
9. Sorry.
I've never
go on.
heard of this one.
Katamari?
No, I haven't.
You've never played Katamari?
I've
Okay,
never
we'll have to
heard
live
Katamari.
stream it or something because we got to play this.
Okay. No, my turn.
Yeah,
my
your
turn.
Quick.
Okay. Really quick.
Psychonauts.
I really love Psychonauts. Everybody knows I
I'll-
really love Psychonauts, even though the difficulty curve goes from like that and. So I've never really finished the goddamn game.
The final boss battle is so
Final
painful.
boss battle. Yes. But I also really love World of Goo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, that is a good one.
That's a fun environmental one.
Yeah.
Plants vs.
Just like with-
Zombies before EA took
Yeah,
it over.
Plants vs. Zombies. It's another good one.
Before
Flower
EA
is
took
very
it over.
relaxing.
I mean,
for
I
me.
love
Oh,
Plants
Flower is
vs.
so
Zombies, but
relaxing.
it's more of God. I hate you, Plants vs. Zombies.
I don't really have a specific game that I like, but there was a series that I love so much, and that was Jack and Daxter.
Ah, yeah.
That's one of my favorite, like, just series of all time. Like, I wish that there was, because I played all the spin-offs and all of them were crap because they weren't really by Naughty Dog.
Yeah,
But-
they're not by Naughty Dog.
Pretty much, that's my favorite company of all time was Naughty Dog, and that's because they started with something like Crash Bandicoot, and you just seen the evolution from Jack and Daxter to Uncharted, and they just get better and better and better, and they're just everything they make is just incredibly, insanely good. So,
Good
Is
company.
that all of them?
Yep. All right. Next question.
Well,
Second to last question.
Oh, okay.
From Neo Anderson. Who is that sexy gamer girl? Bring her in more of your videos.
Dan, you want to go get her?
Yeah.
yeah, I'll go,
Go get her.
I am
Such a wonderful
I've missed you so
beard.
much.
We really enjoy having her on the show.
molesting my hooters!
She's a great addition. She's definitely our sex appeal. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's the red hair.
I mean, do you
beard.
see that? I mean, damn.
I mean,
My hooters are just popping out.
yeah. I mean that hair is just absolutely gorgeous.
Just
Oh,
the
yeah.
best.
All right.
I ripped it off Vivian. She didn't need it.
Did you say Fabian?
Vivian.
Vivian.
Oh, Vivian. I thought you said Fabian.
Who's Fabian?
She's my boss.
Don't worry about it. I don't know, but I'm gonna drink more vodka.
So, thank you all for asking questions. This has been a very fun and interesting environment to answer questions to. And for those of you who keep asking, why don't you guys have more views? I don't know, share our videos. Show us to people. Help
Like,
us,
click
please.
subscribe.
You want us to make more videos? Patreon. Sharing our videos.
Put us-
Getting rid of ad block.
Put us on Reddit, then vote us up on Reddit. Put us on Tumblr, then repost us on Tumblr.
We also have
Put
a
us
Twitter.
on Facebook, repost us on Facebook. Like, share us, please.
Yeah.
Help
we have,
us.
Please join our
Only
Facebook
you.
page at Gaming Wildlife, our Twitter also at Gaming Wildlife, and we also have a kind of a new Instagram. There's really nothing on it right now, but if you want to follow it, it's at Gaming Wildlife.
Plus,
So-
occasionally we will stream on Twitch,
Yeah.
and we'll post to Twitter and Facebook when we're doing that. So come and watch us, comment, have some fun discussions with us while we're live streaming. That's always fun.
You have to see more of my hooters.
Yeah. More of her.
Support the Hooters.
So thank you for watching this video.
We
will
had fun doing it. We,
We
hope
didn't
you
mention
had fun watching.
really
so.
quick. We're really soon. We're gonna have t-shirts. Bye, t-shirts.
We're gonna have t-shirts soon.
We'll have t-shirts.
There's gonna be another Epic Rap Themes of Hipstery soon.
100% honest coming soon.
Yes, in fact, actually, there should be a new 100% Honest that was posted 2 days ago, actually, from you watching this video.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna go powder my nose while Daniel says goodbye with you guys.
Okay.
All right.
All right, go get
Bye.
dinner.
so we're gonna,
Bye,
so we're gonna
baby.
wait for Dan.
Shit. Okay, I'm back.
About time, man. Where'd you go?
took a crap.
All right.
That was a
So
long
thank
crap.
you for all your questions. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your views. We cannot do this channel without you.
Thank you, fans.
Bye.
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 Oh, your hands are sweaty.
Bye.